Hey Beef Snob Nation, it's Ed, Chief Beef Snob at Barhams Ozark Beef, and I'm here with four of my best friends. A lot of people ask, what are the most popular steak options that you have on the menu? Well, the most popular items that we get asked for are the top sirloin steak, the tenderloin, the New York strip, and then of course the Holy Grail, the ribeye. So I want to kind of talk to you about these four cuts very quickly. The top sirloin steak and the tenderloin are always going to be boneless, whereas these two, you have the options of bone in or bone out. For instance, with the New York strip, that could also be a T-bone. And then with your ribeye, it could be a rib steak or a tomahawk steak by leaving the bone in. Some of the difference between these, the tenderloin will be a little bit more of a leaner cut versus in the other three. Now the top sirloin, you'll have quite a bit of marbling, as you can see, but also you may have a little bit of gristle in here, so a couple bites may not be exactly what you want. But we're also talking about over a pound of steak here, so you should be in pretty good shape. Your New York strip, you'll see this fat cap here. That's a very clear identifier that this is a New York strip. And with the New York strip, you also see there's some really good marbling inside the meat of the New York strip. And then, of course, the ribeye, you can really see a difference in the marbling between the ribeye and the New York strip, whether it's on the outside or the inside. There's some great marbling in this steak. And so when you cook a ribeye steak, you'll find that it's going to be very, very tender compared to maybe a tenderloin. But if you cook the tenderloin right, it will be just as tender as anything else. So a lot of this really depends on how you like to cook your beef. And what I'd recommend is that you practice. Buy a lot of Barhams Ozark beef and just practice all the time. So that's a summary of the four most popular cuts of steak that we serve here at Barhams Ozark Beef. If you ever have any questions, feel free to contact us or go to beefsnob.com to learn more.